Hey, how's it going, everybody? This is JK Meadows, and we are going into making some art that actually can clean energy fields in your home. Actually helps with the Wi-Fi that's nuking everybody all the time and all these kinds of things. So this here is actually a finished version of what we're making. This one's got amethyst and copper and black sand and quartz, and it's got a bunch of cool stuff in it. And the one that we're going to be making is going to be kind of similar. Now these tiles, the ones that you really want are the ones that are nice and flat, don't have any pits or anything in them. And you can get these tile pieces from Home Depot. It's for like bathrooms and stuff. And this is just a nylon backing, comes off real nice and easy. So now that we've gotten these three pieces out, basically what we're going to do is we're just going to stack them and glue them. So we got a nice handy little glue gun right here. And so this is it after we've pretty much glued all the edges. Tried a couple of different variations, but this is the one that seemed to work the best. Where we actually put the glue on the edge, put the other piece up to it, and then kind of smushed it over. We put a bunch of glue on here so you can see. So if you see the inside, it's a nice little smooth surface in there. And basically this is a triple-sided pyramid. Is when it's all done, it's going to be a tri-pyramid. So the next thing you want to do is you want to take just a tiny bit of petroleum jelly. You don't need that much, just very, 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 very little. And lightly get all the surfaces that we're going to be working with. Okay, so we're here now. We've got some virgin resin that we actually got from DuPont. It was actually quite cheap, and it was about $100 for 2 gallons. We're here in Mexico, so it's a little cheaper than it's going to be in the States, regardless. I put in 8 tablespoons of this. I mean, of course, it's going to be different ratios for whatever you're doing. If you're going to be doing a large one or a small one. So I put in 8 tablespoons of resin, and then now this is a primer, and this primer will essentially make it so that it's not going to be sticky to the touch. So we just want to put a little tiny bit of this in here. Don't really need that much. It's just going to make it so it doesn't stick when we touch it. Another thing is, this is one of those things that you want to mix this one first. You come in here and you look, you want to get it all off the sides and everything. And you want to mix this one first. Because if you mix the other one, the actual hardener, this isn't hardener, this is just primer. So if you mix the hardener in there first and then mix the primer, apparently it's not really that good. And if you mix the two together before you put them into the resin, they'll blow up. So, at least that's what I've been told.
Prime first.
Right? So, I'd rather just forego that whole situation and try not to get blown up. You always want to wear your gloves when you do this kind of stuff. Okay, now because we have a 32nd of a gallon in here, the ratio for this is going to be a 32nd of 2 ounces. We're going to just put that little bit of extra that's on that top there in there.
So the pieces that we're making are rather small, so we have to make everything a little bit smaller amounts.
Okay, and then you want to mix your hardener in real good too. Because you shouldn't breathe it in. Okay. So now we've got all of our little cubes all set, and then we're just going to pour some of this into each one of the cubes. We got a lot of wind up here today, but it's okay. that we've poured some of this into these cubes, let's stick a few things in here. So we've got some rose quartz here that Audrey just so happened to cut herself. And, you know, we like to use our blood for things too. It'd be really nice if we had some tweezers for this, but regardless, it's gonna look great. Another one here.
So in the center of these, it's either rose quartz or quartz. That one's a quartz there.
Okay. Now, let's go ahead and add some sparkles. It has a lot of sparkles.
We like sparkles.
Ooh, that was a lot too.
I don't think you can ever have too much sparkles.
Alright. Okay, then from there, let's throw one of these little stars in here maybe. And then these are all our goodies that we're going to throw in here too. Seashells. Got a little tree life in this one. That's gonna be fun. Let's put it on this side over here, maybe. Check it out. So this is the first one that we made. We just pulled it out of the mold. Of course it needs some work, but it's gonna be really cool when it's done.
Look at that tree of life.
Now these are literally the worst ones that we will ever make because they're the first. But they're still the coolest because they're the first, right? So let's go for the next one. So we're just taking off the glue now.
Like a band-aid. Oh, that one came off nice. Look at that. That's pretty.
Oh, look at that. Oh no, we got a fat hole there. It's okay, we'll fill it later.
That's super cool. I dig it.
So these are how our little pyramids turned out, actually, after we Dremel tooled them down. It turned out pretty cool. You can see the little shells, and there's some magnets and other things in there too, you know. Metal and magnets and fun stuff. Don't mean to blind you, but we're going to put LEDs and stuff in some of the next ones. They're going to be really awesome. Can't really see in this one because it's got a magnet on the bottom. Doesn't really necessarily look the best, but there it is. The first of many to come. I hope you guys have a good one. Thanks for watching.